Hello and welcome to the 13th moon over here. I'm Whitney Moonshine. Welcome to the channel. I hope it resonates. This is the general message that's coming in. Okay. And so to take what resonates and discard what doesn't. All right. It won't resonate for everybody. So take what does. And, we're going to pretty much jump into it right away. All right. We have somebody, all right, we got the Four of Aces. Four of Aces. That doesn't really work out, but we got the Four Aces. We have Up All Night. Okay. We have a pending message. Okay. Or pending messages and miscommunication or possible no communication. Okay. It's hard to say, because all these messages have been pending. I feel like it's a possibility that you haven't gotten any of the messages at all. Okay. So now somebody's up all night. Okay. Because I don't know. I feel like somebody has written you letters and they never sent them. And now I feel like the energy of you is keeping them up at night. I feel like there's just so much that you don't know. And I think if you knew this information, you would know that it's a four of a kind, like the best four of a kind you can ever get in your life. It's like a game changer. This is what makes you money. Okay. So we're going to see what is happening. Okay. What are these pending messages, please? Or these letters? What are these letters, these pending letters, these messages? There might be a lot of them. And now I'm getting, the movie, if you do, The Notebook. And at the end of the movie, her mother gives her these stack of letters that she kept from her during the war from her first boyfriend. Okay, it was devastating. She was devastated that her mother kept that information from her. All those letters. It looked like Noah hadn't written to her at all, right? For 20 years. And so Ace of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Hangman. Okay, so these messages are somebody's desire, somebody's wishes. Okay, they've been hiding and hanging out. I feel like this person has been defeating the devil, so they've been conquering a lot of demons, a lot of addictions. Okay, maybe this person is happy about that, and they're telling you about that in their letters. I know I had addictions before. I know that there was things wrong with me before. I know I was confusing. I know that I was just kind of hanging out more than saying anything, right? So I think this person has confessions. All right, Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I feel like they hid back a lot because they had a lot of healing to do. They really had to put themselves back together. Okay. And now they're like a man of action. Okay. And you are a woman of clarity to them. They still feel like when they look at you, it's like almost in The Notebook. I don't know. I'm getting that again. They look at you, they look at each other again, and he still knows that that's what he wants. After all that time, after her running around and doing all this shit and finding new love and almost getting married, he knows what he wants. He's always known what he wants. Okay. But when you're in mending and in healing, sometimes, you really need to do that on your own, right? Or maybe not with this person. Okay. So these letters are going to bring somebody a lot of clarity, a lot of this misinformation before, like possibly this person didn't want to work with you, or they didn't want to help you, or they didn't, that was a lie. That was a lie. Somebody, I think, thought of a lot of lies, possibly just to get over you. There's the Tower, but those lies now are breaking down. They're realizing that's all it was just something to heal their heart once you left. Okay? Two of Pentacles. Now they've got this kind of opportunity. Maybe they have a job for you or something, or they want to work with you again, right? Knight of Wands. You still really ignite this person. Okay, there's the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. All right, High Priestess. It's like they still know, okay, that you're the one they want to build with. You're the one they want to be with. There's the Star. They still feel like they're being guided towards you. Okay, even if you haven't been around them for God knows how long, they still think about you. They still dream about you. And they're still writing about you. And I feel like there could have been some miscommunication, because these letters didn't get to you. And maybe that's why it's Pisces energy. It was hidden behind the moon. Somebody hid a lot of information from you, whether or not it was from their mouth or it was a third-party interference. Okay? But there's a lucky hand here. A very, very lucky hand if it gets back to you. So I do feel like this was a lot of sabotage, like the reason why you got, driven away from this person, right? The vices and the battles that they had to go through after you left them. And then all this information that you have no idea about. So, Pisces, you have somebody that has written an entire novel to you and not said a word to your face. Okay, is there anything else that collective needs to know? Four of Wands. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles has shown up twice now. And then there's the Page of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. Four of Wands. I do feel like if this person chooses to say something to you, like if they finally decide like, okay, listen, I'm going to say something. I'm going to finally open up my mouth. All right. There's a huge opportunity if you take them seriously. Because the load that they have, that they're about to drop on your doorstep to help with the work that they've got for you, it's huge. I mean, this person's got money for you. This person has ideas for you. This person, to ever think that they didn't want to work with you is crazy. I don't know. It must have been massive interference. Okay. Like the wires got crossed. Okay. Something didn't come through properly, because if you would have actually known what this person was willing to do for you, it's insane. It's insane. Like they're like ready to be your road tour manager. Okay. They're ready to like put your life in order, because there's also history there. And the history is what makes it so much better, because you're not a stranger. You're actually somebody they really care about. Okay, so Pisces. There's a lot of information that's been pending, okay, with somebody that's got a lot to say to you. Okay, so take what resonates and discard what doesn't, like I always say, okay? And if you want to do your personal reading on this, WhitneyMoonshine@gmail.com. All right, is how you get a hold of me. It's in the description box and the about section. We also have TikTok, all right, and Instagram going, okay, if you're interested. And we have the Moonshine Tarot going 13 on YouTube. Okay, that does the daily readings every day. There's the Ace of Pentacles right there. It showed up 3 times. Okay, so there's definitely a seed that this person wants to sow with you. Okay, so take it if it resonates. And come on over and join us on the 13th on Moonshine Tarot. All right, for those collective readings if you want. If not, just enjoy everything and be seeing ya. Peace out, everybody. Like, share, subscribe. Mwah! And I adore you.